It's Cash Lansky. You watching R.I.C.H Radio.
What's up? It's your boy Vanezzi.
Yo, what up? It's Johnny.
What's good? It's Phil.
What's up, man? It's Big Mike.
And we are
R.I.C.H Radio. Stands for respect, integrity, confidence, and honesty. That's what we about.
You already know. And we do have a very special guest in the building. Tucson's own, one of the best out of the town, one of the best to ever make it out of this city, out of Arizona in general. Give it up for Cash Lansky.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing,
Cash
man?
Lansky in the building.
Great introduction right there. That was
man,
good.
that was too much.
That was good.
That was way
Man,
too
that
much.
wasn't too
For real,
much,
man. I
bro.
was over here smiling and shit. Yeah, that was way too much, man. Well, thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. It's a pleasure to have you. You
job.
know,
Sure.
it's great to have. It's good to see you again, man.
Well, always, man.
It's been a long time.
When's the last time I seen you? Was it my birthday?
Nah.
I seen you after that,
Yeah, it was a
Congress.
show.
I think I
Some
seen you at
show.
Congress. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. Good to
Yeah.
see you. Always.
No, good to see you too, man. So just to start it off, do you have any new projects coming out?
Yes, I do. I have a new project coming out this fall. I don't have a date yet. It's called The Cool Table.
The Cool Table.
Should be pretty cool.
Why the cool table?
What's the concept behind that?
The concept. So you remember back in the day, like in high school, everybody thought their table was the coolest,
Okay.
Yeah.
but
okay.
it really wasn't. Like every other table was as cool as your table. They was just going through something else in life.
I like
So
that.
I'm just gonna bring everybody to the table. You know what I mean,
Damn.
we all sit
Okay.
at one table. You know what I
That's
mean?
dope. That's dope.
Ain't nobody
like
better
that.
than nobody.
So, what about the production? Who do you? What kind of what producers do you have on there that's actually doing the?
I'm kind of reaching out. Like my last project I did with Jet Taylor, just him by himself.
Okay.
I'm reaching out to different people this time. I got a couple people in mind that I want to work with.
Okay.
I don't have like exactly who it is. It's just a long list of people. So I got a couple people sending me some beats right now.
Now these producers are a lot of them from Arizona. Or are you kind of reaching?
Yeah.
out to,
A lot is in AZ, man. I think I probably got maybe 2 or 3 that'll be out of town. But other than that, I try to keep it here. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
we got a dope enough sound out here to compete with anybody. So
Yeah.
We can
Say
actually
that
thank
again.
you for that because that sound, is
Nah,
definitely.
man. I'm just,
you know.
I'm telling you, I'm just trying to do my
Well,
part.
if you think about it,
That's
with
it.
hip hop, it's a competitive
Yeah,
sport
for sure.
And if you want to be on the top of the game, you got to have that mentality, like I am the best,
Yeah,
but in a
yeah.
humble way,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
Because like I'm sure when Jordan got in the game and LeBron, they went in with that mentality, like I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
greatest ever,
I like when I go to shows and I'm performing and I see rappers in the crowd and they looking at me like I'm better than him. I should be up there. I think you should feel like that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I feel like you looking at me like that, then you should definitely be up here.
Yeah.
Like just not right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what's
this is
up,
my
yeah.
time. But you should have that competitive spirit, man. If you don't, you shouldn't do this. It's not for you.
So Cash, how did you start rapping? Like what made you choose this field?
Probably because it was like the only way that I could like really express myself without nobody judging me. Because I did this shit for the longest before I let anybody hear me. You know what I mean, I used to write. When I first moved to Arizona, man, I was devastated because I left from Alaska to here and I ain't know nobody here. Not at all, not one person. So I used to write on my pillow so my mom wouldn't find it. You know what I'm saying? I put my pillowcase over it so she'd never see it. And I would just write how I wanted to go back to Alaska. But I mean, like 3 months down in here, man, I was good. Kind of met, fell into the right hands of the right people. But just writing, man, just trying to express myself. And, I had an older cousin who used to rap in Alaska and used to take me to the studio with him. I was like 10, 11. And he was like 14, 15, but he stayed in the studio always. Like he didn't want to do but play football and be in the studio. So I just went in there and fell in love with it, man. Like I kind of felt like that's what I was supposed to be doing.
So how old were you when you came out?
I was 16 when I came out here.
16.
Yeah.
Now, looking at your cousin, the way he did it back when you were younger. Now, I seen you running in and out of the same studio kind of back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, this goes back almost a decade ago.
Yeah.
So, like, do you keep that same kind of focus where you're just nonstop?
Yeah, it's not like if I'm not doing the family thing, I'm doing some rap shit.
Yep,
Like, there's no in between with me. Like, I mean, I'm not. You won't catch me in the club too often unless I got business there. I don't do none of that shit, man. I'm trying to make this music happen.
With that being said, you are definitely a family man.
Yeah, for sure.
And I admire that because you're showing people in the hip hop community
It's okay.
that families first.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be with one woman.
Yeah.
It's okay to be dedicated to that one woman.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, throughout your career, how did you create that balance with you and your wife? and your kids?
Good
It
question.
took 15 years.
Oh.
We've been together
real talk.
15 years on Tuesday, man.
Hey, congratulations, man.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
Not a lot of people can say that, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
that's
You know,
dope. That's
I
dope.
believe in longevity in everything I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with mom and dad, so I kind of knew that feeling of what I didn't want my kids to feel like.
Thank you.
So it's kind of like I'm almost willing to do what I need to do to make sure that this stays complete. You know what I mean? And
100.
she kind of felt like the same way in a sense. You know, her mom and dad really wasn't there. They was there, but they wasn't.
Right.
But, man, it's just that's what I want people to believe in. Like, you know, it's a world now. Nobody believes in sticking shit out. You know, every other song is I'm about to smash you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
For real. You know, like
That's real.
that ain't the case. We put here to, you know, become a family with somebody, man. You know what I mean? Like have kids and live life.
You gotta
not-
be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, for real. I just want people to believe in that shit still, man.
And you know what? To your point, man, that's real because I remember running into you at the swap meet a few times, and lo and
Yeah.
behold, you're not by yourself.
Nah.
You're with your family. You're with
Yeah.
your wife and your girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I seen you last time, you know, and you know, my wife be like, "Oh, who's that?" I was like, "Oh, you know, that's Cash Lansky. He's one of the dopest rappers in Tucson." She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." I was like, "Yeah," and he's at the swap meet.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
do
I mean?
normal shit, man.
You know?
You find me in Dollar General.
Exactly. I feel you,
Straight
you
up.
know, make
Somebody tweeted me that shit. Oh my God, I seen Cash at Dollar General. I'm like, I go in that shit every other day.
Hell yeah, dude, that's the spot too. Dog. I live right down the
for
block.
real. I'm,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
normal, man. I'm
Hell
not.
yeah.
I don't want to portray to be something I'm definitely not, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
And you
saying?
definitely don't, man.
Yeah.
You are very humble. You're,
I wake
and
up-
that's why I've always, me and you've always been so cool, is
Yeah, yeah.
because ever since I met you back in the day, you've always been A1.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's
Right
not
back at you.
nobody, there's not one person that I've met that's ever said anything different.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
and that's
respect.
one of the things too. You and Marley, you know,
Yeah.
shout out to Marley B as well. There's a
brother.
lot of people that have a really good repertoire here,
yeah.
but I'll say you for sure, being one of the more known. You know, you've always been you.
Yeah. See, I don't.
Like you don't stray away from you,
Nah,
and that's what I really
I want
respect
everybody to
about
feel
you.
like that, man. At the end of the day, all you can be is you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the
Exactly.
best nothing. I want to be the best me. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant. I mean, I don't have to wake up and put no rapper mask on. I wake up and be me. That's what I was just talking to my daughter right now. She's like, "Dad, like you're a rapper all the time. Like you're no different." You know what I mean? Like when I'm with them, I'm dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm Dominic. I'm dad when I'm with them. When I'm out, I'm Cash Lansky. But those damn near the same two people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just I can express Cash Lansky a little bit more than my personal life type shit. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Now let's say this too. So, you know, shout out to Murs as well.
Yeah, shout out to
You
Merz,
know,
man.
he's
I think
definitely
he's in
a
Cali
very-
right now.
He's another, yeah. He's a really, really, really good, humble dude as well. You know, I met him through Cash a couple times.
Yeah.
Very good guy. Now tell the people a little bit about your deal under Murs.
So it was just like a one album deal in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like he had it, so he wanted to put together a label. He had a couple people that he wanted to put together, and he knew who he wanted at the time. And so it was easier for me and Marley just to put an album together, being from Tucson, you know what I'm saying, to get our names out there. And that's kind of why we did the joint project. But as far as like anything else, it's just label 316. You know, I've always got like loyalty to that. You know what I mean? Because it kind of put me where I'm at now. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. We moving forward, man. Independent, you know.
And I see you definitely. Now, I think that it's a beautiful thing to have you here and you be successful in music to kind of show the youth that you ain't got to be a dope dealer to be successful. And we were talking about that on the last show.
I played that life. I did that already. Yeah. You know what
And
I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. Most of us in this room have. So
Yeah.
we're trying to make it to where, hey, we've been there, we've done that, we know
sure.
what's up. So
Yeah.
so people like yourself, we can show the youth that you know, you don't have to go that route. You don't have to go through those struggles.
And that's a lot of my music too. I don't know if you know, a lot of people
Yeah.
who pay attention. It's in my music. Like I did the dope dealing. You know, it's fun in games until people start dying and getting locked up, and then you realize, you know what, this shit is not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, that's all it take. You know, I had the feds come knock at my door, and I was like, yeah, no, this rap shit's where I need to be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not with it. And you don't have to do it. You know, it looks cool. You know what I mean? Especially, but they don't never tell you the back end of the stories. You know what I mean? I've never seen a retired dope dealer. Yeah, it don't happen.
Yeah, no.
They don't got 401ks. You know, I've seen people make hundreds of thousands of dollars and can't do nothing with it because it's all dirty. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough game to play, man. And you know, there's not too many winners in that.
It's crazy that you mentioned that because, of course, the person I'm going to talk about is definitely nameless. But I remember when I went to his house, right? And he had me go to his house, and it's outside the city. It's a big house, and it was crazy because we're there talking, and he did a 5-year piece with the feds, right? And he came out, and he did his thing. But what's crazy is now that he left that life alone, he has his own business. Is that his life is a lot better now, because back then he didn't have that house, he didn't have those cars, and he also didn't have that peace of mind. And there he is with his family, his wife, and he's in this home, and we're talking about it like, man, like you never even had this back when you were making all that money. So it's true, man. Like, you can actually have a better life not trying to dope deal, and actually, turn that mindset into a business type, and we were talking about with young kids these days is that they think trying to be bad is a good thing.
Yeah, it's not.
But what's really, like, if I had a son and he was growing up, I want him to be corny as hell.
Yeah.
I want him to get straight A's and go to college. It's like, why do you want to be on the street corner and catch a case and ruin your life when you're 16 years old?
I tell my daughter that all the time, man. Go hang out with the nerds.
Exactly.
I'm saying, those people you think is cool, I guarantee you when you guys get out of school, they will not be fucking cool. They will be sitting somewhere
those nerds in school,
in front of Circle K. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those nerds in school is going to be somebody. You know what I mean? They going to own some shit.
Absolutely.
And I always tell her, bro, yo, go kick it with the nerds. Like,
absolutely, man.
You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, they might not like me. They'll like you. You're a personal, like, you're a likable person. And she's like, oh, I made a friend. I'm like, well, who is she? She gets straight A. Yeah, that's what I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
That's the first thing she tell you, right?
Yeah,
she gets straight A.
That's
Okay,
it.
I'm good.
Did you guys watch that interview? It was a Hot 97. Biggie's son, they were actually interviewing him, and he was actually hanging out with white kids. And Ebro told young Biggie, he said, man, little Biggie, Chris, his son, he said, your father would be happy that you're hanging out with white kids. And that's is that he didn't work so hard for you to be on the corner selling dope.
Like, before I lived here, I lived in Alaska.
Okay.
In Anchorage.
Okay.
And so I hung out with a lot of white people, but they showed me a lot of that I've never seen hanging out in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, they took me camping, they took me on skiing trips,
and that's dope. You gotta do different stuff,
hunting and shit like that. I would have never did that living in the hood. So I feel like there ain't nothing wrong. They're gonna show you another side of the moon. You know what I mean? Like, I'm with that.
Yeah, I think every culture can do something.
Yeah, for sure. Like, coming to Tucson, I fell in love with the Mexican culture, man.
Right.
For real. I know every goddamn thing about Mexican food.
Good food,
candy,
women,
all that. The women, all that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm dead serious. I fell in love. I fell in love.
Hey, he paused on that one, though. He's like,
no, man, I fell in love with the culture, though, for real, man.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, when I was, actually after high school, I got to do some traveling. I got to go to Europe, went to London, went to Spain, went to Toronto. So, when you actually get out, it actually shows you, it's bigger than just the neighborhood you come from.
For sure.
And it really opened up my eyes, to be like, damn, there's such a big world, and you can do so many things. But I think that's a great thing about you and your music is that you're influencing that entrepreneurship, and that's what we're big about, right? If you have a dream and you have a vision, you got to go get it, because success is not an accident. You got to make it happen.
For real. Like, this ain't an accident. Us being here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be here. Every person in this room supposed to be here. You know what I mean? So I believe I believe in law of attraction. I believe in vibes, all that.
Oh yeah.
So Cash, going back to your project, who do you work with in the city as far as rappers and stuff like that, or who do you like working with more, or do you just work with a selected group, or
before, like, it was kind of like a selected group, because people know of me, but I didn't know too many people, you know what I mean? So I kind of stuck to what I know. But like this project, everything that I think I'm gonna do will definitely be different from what I did before. I'm probably gonna reach out to a couple different camps and see if I can get features from certain people that I never would have 5 years ago. And it's because, like, Marley's album, it's time to grow. You know what I mean? Like,
so who do you think is, like, probably other than yourself, of course, and maybe Marley, right? But who's like your favorite local artist?
Right now, man, I'm with J Tilt.
Yeah,
man. Like, I see the drive and the talent in him, man. He got it. You know what I mean? It's right there. He got it. But I listen to everything, bro. Like, I try to keep my ear open to everything. Every time somebody posts something, I listen to it. Unless you tag me and 50,000 other people, I won't listen to it. Yeah. I swear.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
If you tag, I'll spend more time untagging myself than to go listen to your song. Like, just post it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm curious, I'm gonna go look at it. But don't tag me in 99,000, how many ever the max is. You can tag somebody, because it's like, it's almost rude in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
It
it's
is.
like,
hey, you're gonna listen to me whether you like it or not.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm gonna tag your name so you can add it, and then it'll be on your wall, so people will come see you. Like, I don't even know you like that. You know what I mean? Like, we not cool like that.
And then, and then people be commenting on it.
Yeah, and I'll untag
know?
myself, man. And you can send it to me in the inbox. I'll listen to it. You know what I mean? If you post it just on your wall, I'll listen to it. But if you tag me and 99,000 other people, I will not listen to it.
I'm the same way, bro, honestly. And I get that a lot being an engineer.
Yeah.
A lot of people want me to hear their music because they think I'll do free work for them. Like, funny thing is, I remember, I want to say about a year ago, this one cat hit me up with an inbox message. He was like, hey, man, I heard a lot of good things about you. Heard you're real dope. He's like, so I wanted to give you the opportunity to record me.
Yes.
For real. He's like, I want to give you the opportunity to record me, and I'll come and bless your mic. I'll do it for free.
He said, bless
okay.
your mic.
I'll bless your mic for free, and I'll give you some album credits. You know what I mean? But you know, if you want me to come through, it has to be on my time.
Yo, man.
You already up.
Y'all
Right
delete.
Nah, that ain't
I know.
no
Calling
boss.
shots,
That ain't-
huh?
that ain't no boss. The boss don't even talk like
You know
that.
what I sent back to him? Is this a real message? You know, and he was like, well, yeah, you know, if you want the best to ever come out of Arizona to bless your mic.
Stop.
And I was like, don't ever hit me up again.
You were in his inbox.
It's crazy because I've gotten a lot of inboxes like that, but still, the tagging for the music, it's out of hand.
It's ridiculous.
Please,
Like, I got an inbox today. He was like,
put an
yo,
end to that.
go like my video on my page. I was like, what?
I know.
Like,
that's
no.
crazy, man.
I was like, what video? It's on my page. I'm like, all right.
So obviously there's different ways, right? Different ways that you could actually exploit your music, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you give the people that are trying to do that like tips that you did? Because obviously you weren't hitting like 1,000 people up.
Nah, hell no, I won't even do it now. You know what I mean? Like, and I know people like my music, and I still won't tag a whole bunch of people in there. Like, I'll share some shit and, you know, and hope that, you know what I mean, that they look at it.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to tag you because I just feel like it's disrespectful. But I never have a problem checking out anybody's music that does it respectfully. Like, yo, if you're going to jump in my inbox, like, inbox me who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing, what you trying to accomplish. Like, and bro, you can ask anybody that hits me up in my inbox. If you come at me like that, I always respond. I always give you feedback, and I always, like, I can't do nothing with holding the information that I have. So when people ask me like, yo, how'd you get here? I'll give you the email. It don't do me no good to hold it. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people in this game that won't do that. They will not
show the love, show the knowledge.
And I have no problem with telling a person to cut corners so they don't have to take the longer route that I did. You know what I mean? Especially youth in Arizona. There's a lot of young cats that hit me up like, yo, bro, I'm trying to do this. I got to take care of my mom, but I'm still trying to get in the studio. This ain't the best sounding, but can you check this out? Yeah, I'll check it out. It's super dope, bro. I like your content. Keep going. You know what I mean? And they'll ask me like, what do I need to do to get graphics? I'll send them, like, I'll tag them in the person that they need to, you know, get to.
That's dope,
because
man.
it cuts corners, man. It makes it easier for them. And that was a lot of things I feel like rappers kind of before me didn't do for us. Like they kind of like shielded because that's how they got taught. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, man, I'd rather cut that shit out and help these young cats get it. So I don't want to be the one that don't tell you what you need to know, and then you go out sell some dope because you trying to do, you know, trying to get this. Now that's on me. You know what I mean? Like if you get some information from me, it's hopefully it does you well.
So what's your story as far as, you know, you come down from Alaska, right? And then you start, you know, obviously you're still in the music and stuff. How did you get your name out there?
Oh man, just doing rinky dink ass shows, man. Just doing bull shows and just hustling, man. Just trying to be everywhere that I could. When I first got down here, I wasn't rapping, man. I was playing basketball. Show enough was rapping when I first got down here. Like, that's one thing I got mad respect about when I first got here. Like my second day in class, Show enough was like, yo, I rap. We was in computer class. I was like, all right. He's like, no, I'm dope. I'm like, all right. He like, nah, slid me I'm gonna take it back for some of them kids that don't know. A Walkman with the CD in it. Slid it back, and then I put it in. This when Resurrection Mod was on.
Resurrected Mod.
And I was like, damn, this it's dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
y'all spitting. And I was like, yo, can I have this CD? He's like, nah, you can't have it. It's my only one. And this is before like people had CDs like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? Like you had one CD, you probably paid $10 for it to get it burned and everything. So after then, like I was still writing, but I wasn't doing anything serious, man. I wasn't doing anything serious till like my best friend, Serrano, who passed away. His brother was real serious with it, and he was taking me to the studio. And this was when I was like 17, 18. So I kind of started getting the hang of it. I recorded like my first song, and after I recorded that first song, bro, it was like I need to get my own. You know what I mean? So I went and got a bullshit computer, this DJ Milk Crate, loaded it up with like Fruity Loops, Acid Pro. Bro, I was recording on one of those old microphones that come with the computer. Like, the long skinny one, like the I called it the Bob Barker. You know what I'm saying? It was like
The Barker.
yeah.
That's dope.
And that's how
bro,
I recorded on there for like a year and a half. But that's what I was doing to get my music out, and I was just burning CDs, bro, passing them out, trying to get the little flip. Nah, nothing, bro. If anybody gets their hands on it, you're gonna like, yo, this is terrible. Like,
So I have a question for you, and I like, I definitely, I have shown enough, and just talking to people, what music really influenced you when you were young, that really inspired you, or that you can relate to, that really made impact in your life?
man, I used to listen to so much shit, bro, because like I said,
Anybody
when I was
stand out?
Jay-Z stood out. Like that's probably one of my favorite. Like he can do no wrong on the microphone when it comes to
What's
me.
your favorite Jay-Z album?
I'm in between, like it's Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, and Blueprint 3 for me.
Yeah, okay. I definitely rock tough with Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint.
I feel like every single song on Blueprint 3 was just super. Like you ain't had to change.
It was dope.
It was dope.
I mean, even the Black album.
The Black
too.
album.
I always want to put the Black album up there, but I can't because I feel like that's when he was gonna leave us. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, what the?
Like, watch the DVD with the concert.
Come on, man! I've watched that millions of times,
Day, man.
millions
I
of
watch it every
times,
day,
bro.
man. My girl
Anytime
used to
it
be
comes
like,
on,
can we
I
watch
watch
something
it.
different? I'm like, y'all gonna have to go upstairs.
They when I
watching
found
this.
out it was on Netflix, I was like, oh, you know what I mean?
That
Stayed
Fade
on
Black,
it.
man.
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
that's
I
great.
think it's so great what Jay brought to the game, right? But not only that, though, what Master P did too.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say.
I was
I'm
telling the
big on
guys.
True.
I saw an interview last night with Master P, and he was talking about $500 in his pocket, right? And it really inspired me because at this time, Jimmy Iovine from Interscope flew him out to LA and offered Master P $1 million. And mind you, Master P said he had $500 in his pocket. He turned $1 million down, and they fly back to New Orleans, and he's with C Murder, his brother. And C Murder's like, what are you doing? Like, we're down to our last $500. This man offered us $1 million. He says, I'm worth $40 million.
I know that's right. Know your worth, man.
And he said that his grandfather told him that you never make a decision when you're desperate.
Yeah, for real.
Because you're gonna sign your life away, you're gonna sign everything for $1 million, and after taxes you get $500,000, and after child support payments and a car and a
$1
chain,
million ain't shit,
right?
especially
But
when you get in this
and what he
music.
did was how he changed the game, and now he owned 80% of his music. To where I did the math when he dropped the Ice Cream album, he went gold and he made $6.7 million.
And all that was independent, all of it.
It's crazy, man.
That's stupid money.
Jay and them, they did their thing too, So it's really dope. I think it brings more of the mystique to that artist and really owning, having that ownership, because if you own something, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Oh man, you heard Jay say that on that new I Got the Keys,
right?
He snapped on there. And I'm real big on like the come up. I feel like everybody's story is so much greater.
That should be the best time.
Yeah, man. Like when you coming up is the greatest, because you going through every fucking thing, every single emotion, you're feeling it. You know what I mean? I feel like once you get to a certain level, I don't know if you feel that. I've never been to that level yet. I'm trying to get there, but like the grind is beautiful, bro. Like even sad times and the hard times, they still beautiful at the end of the day.
Makes it worth it.
Yeah, it'll make you the person who you need to be, not who you're gonna be. You know what I mean?
Those struggles equal strength.
For real, man. I've learned that the hard way, but it works, man.
That's dope because definitely Big and Nas were definitely some of my one of my favorite. But as I got older, it was definitely Jay, because the stuff he was talking about.
You read that Angie Martinez book yet?
You know what? I haven't, but
I need to.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yo, that's some good shit. She got some good jewels. She dropped jewels in there, bro.
What was it? She was talking about that interview. I think that I guess it was about Pac before he got murdered. There was some things that
he flew her out there.
That's crazy.
She got a interview, a recorded interview of her out there. She wants to drop it, but she just don't want to cause no problem.
Because I was hearing that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
she talk about it in the book. It's good, man. She got pictures and all type.
Does she really?
Yeah. It's good. She dropped jewels, man. She dropped like when Nas dropped Ether.
Okay.
Jay was walking in the radio station as it's being played, and they were like, "Who was better?" It was like, "Was it the Takeover or was it Ether?" And that's when Nas won. And Nas, they said Jay looked kind of sad. Like,
who do you think won that battle? I have my thoughts, but who you think?
Nas won that battle. Jay won the war.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I feel like Ether took Nas's soul after that. Like, I felt like he gave it all, and then after that, it was kind of like
that Got Yourself a Gun.
Yeah, I mean, I like that album. That album was cool, but I feel like after that, it was just kind of like downhill. Yeah. But then we just seen Jay rise after that.
Yep.
I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, we seen Jay come up, man.
Hard, man.
But I think honestly, Ether is probably the hardest diss track.
But think about it, Jay got him on one verse though. If you really think about it, just that.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying it was a hit though.
But Jay had facts.
Yeah,
he did.
And that's the difference. Like, Nas was just talking shit. He was, you know what I mean? Like,
he did a whole song.
Yeah, but he did facts, and it was kind of like, you know, he took a personal jab at him. And I mean, Jay won though.
But at the end of the day, which song do you want to hear when you're bumping, cruising in the ride? You want to hear that?
I want to hear Ether.
I want to hear Ether, exactly, man.
That's
Ether's
me.
a joint, man.
I want to, and I'm like,
I have it on my pump playlist.
I'm a big Jay-Z fan, but when Ether comes on, those gunshots, it's like, yo, that's that shit.
That Tupac sample, in the beginning. Oh man!
But I like how Kanye, the way he switched it up with, with the sample with the Doors with Jim Morrison.
He killed that.
He switched it up. I was like,
that was like some next level shit when he did that too. Right, like, yo.
So Cash, who's in your whip right now? Who you bumping in your Walkman?
I listen to a lot of Wale.
Wale.
Yeah, that's my man, man. A lot of people sleep on him, bro. I don't
nobody sleeping over here, man.
He just talks over people's heads. So that's why I understand people don't talk. A lot of people say he make girl music. Nah, man, he make that for real music. You know what I mean? Like,
his mixtapes are super dope. He got that Seinfeld.
That Seinfeld.
The Kramer.
Yeah.
That's my track right
That shit's hard. Chaz French, Mick Jenkins. Who else I'm listening to?
Wale, man. That's dope.
I'm trying to think. I've been listening to Lando Chill's new album. My brother JB's album. That shit's solid, man. I've been bumping that shit. Who else, man? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I should go to my title playlist.
So I have a question.
Jonas Brothers.
Shown Up talked about,
Those are
which one? Yeah. Which one was it?
Nick Jonas.
He said
he got bangers though right now.
Yeah, that's what Shown Up was saying. He's like, you're probably gonna judge me. He's like, you know what? The hell with if you judge me. Nick Jonas, we're like,
you can't. That's why one thing, like, you can't front on good music.
No,
and like,
can't.
Nick
do you listen to anything outside of the genre?
Yeah, I listen to every thing, bro. Yeah. Except country. I can't do it. Yeah. I can't, but like
I second that. I can't. I've tried because like my family.
There's some country songs though. Yeah. I just don't know them off the top. But there's some.
You know
what I mean? Like they got great stories though.
Yeah.
That's one thing country music do. Like their stories be solid. They're storytellers.
Yeah, and their quality of their music. That's what I'll listen to. The quality of the recording is superb, man.
But it don't make me want to do a goddamn thing.
Right?
There you go.
That shit don't do nothing for me. And that's hard. That's another thing. Like I can't listen to music that don't do nothing for me. You know what I mean? Like
it's gotta make you feel some type of way.
Like this new man, I can't get jiggy with it.
Yeah. So like these big artists like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick.
I like them, man. J. Cole's one of my favorites. I think he talks that shit too.
Nah, he talks that realness.
Kendrick's, amazing artist.
I think he spazzed out on that Holy Key on that DJ Khaled.
Yeah, oh yeah, snaps. I mean, but he always snaps. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think Schoolboy, I'm listening to Schoolboy right now too. Schoolboy snaps, J-Rock snaps, Absol, like that's a deadly combination with all four of them. You know what I mean? Like
still waiting on J-Rock's, man. J-Rock still ain't dropped.
He posted something yesterday, him in the studio. God damn.
I'm gonna have to
look that up. Flame. But who else, man? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I don't know. That's that hot.
So right now, do you kind of have like a management team or a marketing team that's really,
man, we do a lot of, like, I got the Golden Artist Group. We do a lot of shit ourselves, man. A lot of it ourselves,
good,
man.
You don't have to pay nobody.
Nah, exactly. And you keep the profit, whatever that is. But we do a lot of shit ourselves, man.
Do you have anything coming up locally, like anytime soon?
I think I have a show the 27th at Illegal Pete's.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Dang, Illegal
This
Pete's.
month?
Legal
This
Pete's.
month.
Hell yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
Nobody knows that day. It's not even out.
What day is the 27th?
Saturday, man.
Is it a Saturday?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even know what day it
Saturday.
is.
Yep.
But it's
Doing a
like
show there?
it's like I think it's from 5 to 8, and they're having a couple of us come out there.
That is really dope.
Yeah, because
man.
I never been there before, but I heard they're happy. Nah, it's like it's there. Like
mean,
I'm
you
not
like-
gonna go out of my way to go get it.
I mean, if you like tacos, with
yeah, tacos all day.
I mean, you can have. A
told you, man. I told you,
knows
man.
everything about Mexican.
So all of it, man.
Yeah,
So
so
elote,
legal-
I
you know
eat
what?
all that.
Vibe there at Illegal Pete's is really dope. I mean,
okay.
they got the bar downstairs, downstairs, upstairs. You get your drink on, you get hungry, go downstairs and eat.
Yeah.
That's
I'ma
really
definitely
dope,
go.
man.
And then I think the
Shout out to Illegal Pete's.
shout out.
Yeah.
I think on the 16th of October, I'm opening up for Mayday at the Rock. Y'all know who Mayday is?
Yep.
Bro, this is probably one of the best bands like of this era. They're so dope, man.
Were they in Phoenix just recently?
They might have been up there. I think. Oh, they were with Tech.
Yeah, I
They're
think
on
I
tour with-
saw like
they're-
my
so they're-
cousin. My
they're-
cousin,
they're with Strange
she
Music.
hit an IG. That's
They're
crazy.
super talented, bro. All 4 of them are super talented. They're good people. I went out there to Miami, opened up for them out there. That shit was great, man. Miami's a different life, man.
Have you ever done like the performance with the live band?
Nah, that's my next thing I want to do too. I got my buddy Clay Dudash that's super talented.
Well, you've done shows with a band behind you.
But we just did the drummer and the DJ,
Yeah,
that's
and that
it.
drummer, what's his name?
Steven Escalante. That one
This
is
dude,
amazing, bro.
Oh,
Doing
man.
that live. Oh man.
Bro,
Like, it was
live
crazy,
sets are so
the
much
energy.
doper
Yeah.
than just performing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Especially when Jay did that on the Fade of Black when he we had the
Yeah,
you know,
super
yeah.
dope.
with the Roots, with
Mary
he had-
J. That shit was amazing.
You know,
I'd like
with
to
the
see more of that,
Illadale
man, actually.
Finest.
Yeah, man. There's
Because that brings real music.
Yeah, I mean, and those are really like live performances when you play with that band because everybody's feeding off everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you do it on with just a DJ, you just kind of playing off how you want to do it.
You play
but-
out the
And what's-
energy with the band.
You know what's crazy? I talked to one of my boys that were performing. They were performing back like in 01. His name is Polly Styles and General X. I don't know if you heard of him, but they were telling me that they did bands, and the thing with the bands is that it's not the same every time.
No, it's
Like,
different.
It's a
Yeah,
different. It's a different
feel.
sound every time, which it's challenging, and that's dope.
Bands are too, but Mayday, man, they got the drummer, the percussionist. Now I don't even want to say drummer because he just plays percussion. DJ, bass guitar, and then Wreckin' Burns killing. Bro,
Super
it's so
dope.
like it's so well put together. You guarantee to have a good show. Like it's amazing.
And where's that gonna be at? That's gonna
At
be
the Rock on October 16th.
Damn.
Okay.
Dope. I'll be there.
See, I like to pay, I'll pay money for shows like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know
yeah.
you're going to get your money's worth.
You'll
when you see
definitely get
stuff
your money
like
worth
that.
We're
right there. And
definitely
I
gonna
think it's
promote that out
me.
here, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think it's me, Jaka Zulu, and Marley's opening up, and then whoever's on tour with them.
Yeah, and shout out to Jaka Zulu as
Yeah,
well.
that's my
He's
man.
definitely
Yo, that dude is.
he's very talented.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude, and the type of music he makes too, it's feel good music. You know.
He
I
got
really-
some
I
new
really
shit he
like
was
this.
playing us the other day, and I was just like, God damn.
Shout out to Johnny Red as well. That's
Yeah,
one of the
Red,
homies
man.
as well. So
Yeah.
want to give a quick shout out to him as well.
You know, speaking of live bands, you know, Saturday night I caught the Lando Chill re-release at Club Congress.
Shout out to Lando, man.
Shout out to Lando, man. That was a great performance, dude.
Yeah.
It was a free show.
Yeah.
And that man and that band just murdered it. They put their whole heart out onto the stage, man.
Lando's
And-
super talented, man. Shout out to him on his
shout
his
out.
signing to Mellow Music Group. That was real big for the city.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
Real big.
We're trying to have him on the show too. So
I'm
Yo,
sure he
Lando,
will.
holla back, yo.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
hit
will,
us out,
man.
hit us
He's
out.
good people.
The show.
So you were talking about how you traveled to Miami doing this music stuff. What other places have you gone to?
I've been to Texas. I just did South by Southwest this year. That shit is mind blowing. I've done that 2 years ago too, but
That's
this is my
really
first
dope.
year. This year,
How
that-
is it there, man?
Dang.
Like,
So just
Bananas.
imagine like.
it's like a block party, right? In
Yeah,
a
pretty
sense?
much. Just like imagine, you know how they do like
What part
club
of Texas
crawl?
is it?
Austin. And Austin is just an amazing city.
I've been
but
to
it's just,
Dallas. I've
Yeah,
never been to
Austin's
Austin,
amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's super
I hear there's
dope.
nothing but nice people there.
Yeah, everybody's like, I don't know if it's just because everybody drunk at that moment, but everybody's super nice down there. You know, I'm like in the stores everywhere.
So
But
it's kind of set up like Club Crawl.
so it's like club crawl, but it's like blocks and blocks and blocks, and there's just venues everywhere. Like you can be I walk down the alleyway. The first year we went, I walked down the alleyway. I turned my back and like Young Jeezy's like right there performing, like Doug Motivation 101. It's like, wait, really? But it's everywhere, bro. I seen Aloe Black perform. You Kevin Gates. You see everybody. Damn. Like it ranges. It just depends on what day you go, what time it is. There's so much music. But this was the first year I was an artist there. You know what I mean,
shout out, man.
Yeah, man.
That's big, bro.
That was super
Shout
dope,
out,
man. Super. Shout out to Coachy Deals, man. I appreciate him having me out there. But that's just like I've been there. I've been all up and down California, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana. Kansas.
And this
How
is all
the
music,
fans out
right?
there? How the fans out there, like in Wyoming? Those
Dope,
kind of
yo.
places.
I'll tell you a story, dude. And when we went to Montana, Billings, Billings. We went to Billings. And it's like a big old ski town. So it was a bunch of white people. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of white people. That's all I see while we up there. There's this one black dude that looks like he's so happy to see another black person. That bro. He said so many times it was like he had to get it out. And I told him, I was like, bro, you don't get to say it too often. He's like, I don't, man. Yo, you want some pizza? We can go. I'm like, yo, chill, like, chill out, man. But great people though, bro. They love music. They love for people to come up there. You know, I don't know how many people come up there or how many people tour through there, but it's like a great place because they just there for that, like. They're gonna go see you perform, and then they're going skiing after that. Like, you know what I mean? And they're gonna ask you, "Hey, you want to go? I'll pick you up in the morning, get you a coat. I'll get you your skis." Like super nice. Like when we went, we were out the next morning. Like when we went I went to Breckenridge, Colorado.
Okay,
that is crazy, bro. Like
is it?
Yeah, because it's it's almost like a vacation for skiers and snowboarders. So it's like everybody whose parents who got money. Sending their kids to Breckenridge in the wintertime.
Like,
they all go
kind of like the spring breaks
like that,
here.
just like that. So dude was like, "Bro, you're dope. Stay right there." I can barely breathe. We like 6,000 feet elevation. They got the oxygen machine in our green room for us because you can't breathe. It's so hard to breathe up there. Dude comes back. He's like, "Just take it. I left my number in there. Call me when you get back to Arizona." And it was a big ass jar of weed. Big ass jar. I hit him up when I got back to Arizona. Like, yo, appreciate you. You had me write the whole tour. Like, good looking out. Yeah. But they're super cool, bro. Like, they want music up there.
How was the herb?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Grade A?
Grade A. They smoke good up there.
Hey, one thing I want to just see if this might be a possibility. Not meaning to put you on the spot, but meaning to put you on the spot.
Lord,
you know what I mean? Can you spit a freestyle or something that you got written for us today?
Damn.
Dang,
so
you gotta.
So if I say no, then I look like the bad guy on the video.
Yep. We could cut it out.
Sonny, are you going live too right now?
Oh,
man.
Look at her.
That's how you roll, Sonny?
No pressure, brother. No pressure.
Life stressing me out. Can't figure it out. Taught what I couldn't be. Swimming in doubt. Get stressful when them bills come in. Plotting on the scheme to reel the mills on in. Trying to give it all, but the don't work. It's 9 to 5. I'ma move this work. But the penitentiary ain't meant for you. See the bigger view. Whip broken down. Just got an interview. Pray a little louder, hope he hear me tonight. Devil on my shoulder, try to tell me what's right. Marijuana sinners, I try to design a blueprint. Talk quitters never win, winners never quit. Is that cool?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Give it up for Cash.
Nah, man.
Man, you already know what kind of music I fuck with. So
Yeah, man. Y'all music is solid,
up.
man. Concrete, man. Solid. I mean, I always with y'all, man, for real.
I know, and we actually did how long ago did I have you here? That was like 2-3 years ago, huh?
I want to say it was probably 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. But now we did a song. Actually, it's on Show Nuff's album.
Yeah, I like that song, man.
Yeah, it's called Kingpin, and it actually has Luciano from COB, which is Crooked Eye's little brother. He's on the first verse, and then Cash is on the second. I'm on the third, and the Show Nuff's on the fourth. And that song is just a classic.
It is,
track,
man. Just the vibe of
and
it.
Inf on the hook. Shout out to Arizona Inf. He's
Where's
another
Inf at,
dope.
man?
He's in Phoenix.
Oh, okay, for sure.
He's in Phoenix. I haven't talked to him in a little while, but I know Show Nuff stays in touch with him.
Yeah, that dude's definitely talented.
Super
man.
talented. Super talented. I mean, he could spit out hooks and songs like it's nothing. Just I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of them type of dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of talent in Arizona.
It's a lot, man.
There's a lot.
A
And actually, what's the guy you showed us earlier? The video.
Yeah, it was Joey Jewish.
Oh, that's my man. Y'all
Oh,
Joey
man.
Jewish.
He put out
Cool
a video.
people.
This shit is dope.
Our daughters are cousins.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah, man, that dude's super talented. Like his shit is top quality. That's one thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
he's
what I heard. I can tell.
dope.
I met Joey when I was 16. First time I ever met Joey, he was telling me about God. Yeah, that's
He always preaching, man.
we go way back.
Yeah, it's good, man. It definitely seemed like he got a good soul, good heart. I mean,
Yeah, man.
People.
that's good.
Yep. Shout out to Joey Jewish, man.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything at all that you want to say to the people before we get out of here today?
Whatever, man. I'm just glad y'all had me here. You know what I mean? Like,
We appreciate you being
Yeah, we
here, man. We really
appreciate
do.
it.
Nah,
Big
Looking
time,
forward
man.
to
You
this.
already know.
I appreciate y'all time.
You know, and definitely much respect to you, and
Thank you.
you know, and what you're doing. You're definitely representing Tucson in the right way.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. I love my Hispanics, but that Chicano rap, I don't get down with.
Come
Okay?
on, man. SPM be snapping,
on?
man.
You know, shout out though. I mean, it's good like on a Sunday at a car club.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Cooking out. But you know, it's just, you know, my influences are like Biggie, Nas,
Yeah.
Jay, you know, Wu-Tang. So it's just like hearing the lyricists and hearing that type of music, just good music is just like, and coming from your city, that's what we love, you know. Just like the last interview, we had a professional boxer. Now, you know, we got a rapper that's doing his thing. So, you know, we definitely appreciate it because, you know, our attempt is to build the credibility of this show.
Yeah.
And not only that, though, it's to show people love. You know, it's just sharing the wealth and making sure that people in Tucson, they get their just due and they can go ahead and shine.
Man,
so
I
definitely
appreciate
appreciate
that. That's
you
one
coming
thing
out.
that I always wanted to do was make sure that this city got represented right. The best way that I knew how to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It couldn't be, it might not be right to somebody else. But to me, this is the best way that I know how to do it. And I'm going to do it, you know, continuously until, you know, I'm not breathing
the
no
wheels
more.
fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But until then, man, I'm telling you, man, I love the Mexican culture, man.
Hey, dog, they love you too,
Oh,
man.
yeah, for real, man. They showed me a lot of love, a lot of love. Because I seen a lot of people come through here and kind of just get on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but they show a lot of love, man. So I'm always grateful. You know, I never take none of this for granted. This shit can all be gone tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? I really want to say that I appreciate you coming through. Like when Vanezzi told me who knew you or whatever, I was like, man, probably Cash won't come through. I don't know, he's probably too big for this.
Yeah, I wonder why people think that, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
well, you know,
yeah.
I always heard your name.
Yeah.
I always heard your name. Like I never knew who you were, but I always heard your name, and I was like, man, like this dude must be something big. I heard the Marley B's. I heard you. You know what I mean? The Badio at one point.
Yeah, that's the homie. Shout out
you
to
know what I
Badio,
mean?
man.
So I'm just like, and then getting you here is real dope, and you know, definitely. I pray for your success and
Thank you,
everything
man.
else.
I
So,
appreciate that.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For real. You know, I get that a lot when I talk to people when they meet me in person. They be like, yo, like, you're hella cool. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what the did y'all think I was before you met me? Like, you know what I mean? But I get it, though. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody, because I always get, oh, you're a lot shorter than you look in your pictures. So, like, well, I guess. But I realized once people get to like really meet me and get to understand who I am, they're like, oh, okay. Because that's one thing I realized too is people are scared of genuine people nowadays because they don't know how to take it no more. Like the world is so up and everybody's so
Or they
shady.
don't know what it is.
Yeah, or
That's
they
like-
never seen it before.
Or like they don't know the meaning of loyalty.
Yeah,
anymore. They
and
don't
you
even-
know, and I was just talking to Rip yesterday, and he was just like, "Yo, like you're loyal by default because your street background and how you used to run, like that's what I was built off of loyalty and being genuine who you is. Like I'd rather tell you the truth than to lie to you about some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it don't do me no good, and it ain't gonna do you no good. And you make the decision after that, after I tell you the truth. You know what I mean? But
when you're honest, you don't got to remember anything.
yeah, for real. And you don't have to make up no lies. You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
easy to
You
tell
don't
the
gotta
truth,
remember
hard to
the lie.
remember lies. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing I said in one of my songs. But people are so scared of genuine people, bro. And they be like, nah, hold on, hell no. You can't be this cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's one thing none of my friends will ever have to worry about me ever doing any shiesty shit. Like, that ain't in me,
And
man.
I can vouch for that.
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Never, nobody walking this earth can never say I did anything foul to them. You know what I mean? I pride
100.
myself off that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's
You
just how I
should.
roll,
Yeah.
man.
You should. And again, man, thank you so much for coming up here. You know, I know we ain't kicked it in a minute, but
Well,
we're
it
gonna
happens,
have to
man.
we're gonna have
We
to
got
grab a
family.
drink,
Yeah,
some
for
wings, you know,
sure.
get the kids together.
You know I'm with it.
You know what I mean? But again, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And R.I.C.H Radio, we're out.
Yeah.
We out.
All right.
Yeah. Cash Lansky, everybody.
Hey.
So, Cash, where could people find your music?
Oh man, you can find it on everything: iTunes, Apple Music, Kazaa, all the Napster. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Everything's at Cash Lansky. My Bandcamp's at Cash Lansky. I made it easy for everything. IG at Cash Lansky. Twitter at Cash Lansky. Facebook, Cash Lansky. He is. I made it easy, man.